right, let's hang out.
We'll hang out again.
Oh, we're going to hang out.
Okay. Kellie's back.
Hi.
Yay, I'm so happy to have you back.
Thank you.
No shade to Reese, who
Oh, yeah.
not a published episode.
Oh,
It was
okay.
really great, but between our two ADD brains, it was quite literally impossible to edit. I was like, there's nothing here that is smooth because we're bouncing.
From one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Makes
we have some
sense.
clips, so snaps for Reese, but
Nice.
we're happy to have you back.
All right, I'll
Very
try and
much
keep
so.
us on track.
So Kellie has been out with her brand new freaking cute baby. He's perfect. How are you feeling? Give the people an update.
Oh, wow. I'm actually feeling a lot better than first time around with our daughter. So I think having a planned cesarean versus an emergency situation really helped.
100%.
Healing wonderfully, emotionally been pretty great. There's always some mom guilt with baby number 2. Like, am I giving enough attention to Florence?
Mm-hmm.
Like, wanting to have that time with her. And I'm entirely obsessed with our little boy. He is the chunkiest little man. I love him so much. He's definitely a mama's boy already.
I hope he makes an appearance. I'm
Yeah,
he wakes up just on the tail end.
He might. We'll see how much time we have if we're lucky. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to work. Postpartum has been pretty good so far. So feeling blessed.
Good. And you're excited to, not right now, but when it's time, we're excited to have you back, obviously. How are you feeling now that you've done it once? Are you feeling good about like getting back into work post baby? Like I know Florence, you had some more time off given the situation, but
I did. I had 18 months with her, which was wonderful.
Crazy.
But I love what we have, like what
Yay.
you've built, and the team, and it'll be great to be back with Erica again. We've been away from one another for a while.
Oh my gosh, a long time.
Yeah, like 6 months, right? She had her 3 months off, and then
did you cross paths before you went out?
very briefly,
like a week, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I know,
crazy.
Yeah, so it'll be nice.
Yay.
I'm very much looking forward to it. It's interesting, having your hands full with another baby, like just having that me time and being able to provide again, and
Totally.
So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, it'll be so much fun. It'll be a good slow roll in. We'll balance it out, do all the fun things. I'm so excited.
Cool.
It'll be great. So I don't have, per usual, there's no like real structure to this.
We were just gonna get to the hang of it, and then
we went ahead and screwed that up. That's okay. We will prevail. So things we have going on. We have Lindsay in house. She's our new intern. She's fantastic. Business as usual on me, Erica, Ken, and Morgan. Yep.
Good.
Everyone's thriving. So really, really exciting. It was one of those things where I was really worried about the first 6 months of the year. I was like, I couldn't actively sell. I still am bridging that gap because I'm like, I don't want to take on clients and not be prepared and then they have a bad experience.
Yep.
So we've been kind of like business as usual. I think one of the biggest things I've had to overcome in my brain is like I wanted to have a certain percentage of growth with revenue, but then realizing that was when we had full time, pretty much everyone, all hands on deck. Yes. I have to be okay with that number, maybe not continuing to increase like it did over the last 2 years because of the fact that like things are changing.
Yes.
So as long as there's steady, I'm like reminding myself like it's cool. Good. We're good. So
Great.
More or less just want to get that out of my brain.
Good. No,
no action item there. Just thinking out loud. But yeah, everything has been going really, really awesome. We've had more lessons learned typically, finding out more and more like processes to refine, making sure everyone's on the same page before we get ahead of, us. We'll jump to it. We're like, hey, we're going. We've really pumped the brakes on like, do we have everything that we need in order to make it not only a successful outcome for the client, but a successful outcome for us and like our brain power and just all the things. So that's been a really big thing over the last like couple months, which you were part of before you went out, but we've really been honing in on it, which is great. So with that, I think the one episode that we did where we kind of had something that we found and then we talked about it, I loved. So I have been
Perfect.
saving things like crazy online every time I see something. Um, First off, this, which I kind of want to like put on the screen when we have this, but
Yeah.
this one broke me. Um,
Oh, mhm,
it's
mhm,
just this
mhm.
little bird with a glass of wine that says, "And for the lady, perhaps a fucking break."
Yeah,
I thought that
yes.
was excellent.
100%.
That is nothing to talk about. I just wanted to show
Yeah.
you that.
It's hilarious.
um,
I feel that to my core.
yeah,
Mhm.
perhaps it has like the nice little wine. It's so good. Um, okay, so this post that I found, it's 9 sentences that
Oh,
unpretzeled my brain,
cool.
and they're all really fantastic. I'm just gonna go through one by one, and we'll just see if there's something to talk about around
Okay.
it. Stopping your worst habit would change your life much faster than starting your best habit. Fix the leak before filling the bucket.
Yep.
A lot of these are just like synonym, like
Mhm.
another way to say others, more probably more commonly or more common ways to say these things. But this I thought was really interesting just because so what we were just saying, like we like jump to fixing things
Mhm.
and like quick, quick, quick. But if we just stop what we're doing and like kind of rebuild it, it's not going to continue to leak. And I just was like, okay, that's
Yes.
great. Also got a cat smoking a cigarette, which is something you don't see every day. Love weird art. Any thoughts on that? Stopping the worst one before trying to start your best one.
I mean, I think that makes total sense. I think you probably start to overwhelm yourself when you are trying to bring in new things into an already chaotic situation, right? So,
Yeah.
reestablishing relationships with what you have going on
Hmm.
versus, yeah, I think that makes total sense. Love
Love
it.
it.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, cool. Next one, no amount of anxiety is going to make any difference to anything that is going to happen. Which might I
Can you
just
send that to my
say,
husband?
of course, Miles coming at you. Um, that's the thing. It's anticipatory anxiety, one of my favorite terms because we anticipate things that haven't even happened yet. Like one of my, which is so cliche, and I think people probably hate when I say it, but I try to remind people like, try not to worry until you have to worry,
Mhm.
which is so much easier said than done. But
I was just going to say that.
worrying before there's even a reason to, like,
Right.
it's something that like I think if you say it over and over again, you'll start to like your mindset will shift kind of on its own.
Mhm.
Um, Big easier said than done one
Mhm.
though.
I think what comes to mind is, we aren't doing brain surgery. Like,
Yeah.
we don't, it's okay if some things take a little longer than they're supposed to. Again, there's other ways that you can counterpart that, like transparency,
Hmm.
being honest about what's happening and
Yeah.
being realistic about what you can and can't do and what's in and out of your control. And yeah,
Yeah.
anxiety is a trip, man. I used to suffer from it quite a
Facts.
lot. um,
Yeah.
when we were living in Cleveland and with my job there, and with Miles's job too, we've since being up here, we've just learned to that a peaceful mindset is
It's
much
everything.
easier to, yeah,
Yeah.
work with. And I also read an interesting statistic somewhere along the line one point that people who do have a lot of stress and anxiety in their life, their brains are rewired eventually to where in order for them to get that boost of serotonin and like natural happiness, that's where it comes from, is a stressful situation or anger or
It's comforting, right?
anxiety. Yep,
Yeah.
it like rewires your brain to where that's what's your new comfortable. So your
Yep.
comfortability, I don't know the word. Yeah.
No, that I
So
feel like I can relate to that. I've said it before, like this
mhm.
that feeling of like when you get back in, and we're going a little bit psychological here, into my past trauma. Maybe I should lay down on the couch and you should get a
Yes,
notepad. We can do a little
let
therapy
me
session.
show my
Yeah,
reading glasses on.
just fake blue light glass. Oh no, you have glasses.
I do.
How are you? How's your vision? Just quick
It's
side
not
note,
great.
not doing any better. Sometimes pregnancy, I feel like they're like my vision got worse or it got better.
Oh
You're
gosh,
like,
that
I
would be
don't need
terrible.
glasses
No,
anymore.
yeah.
I digress. So that feeling of like when like I remember like after we lost Chell and I was just like
Mm,
gut wrenching, like crying and being like, oh, there's a familiarity to those moments of like deep just emotion. Like
yep.
on this side it would be like more on this like the deep sadness, but like
Mhm,
having gone through trauma in your past or whatever and you have that moment of like, why is this comfortable for me? So
yeah.
like I can just if you don't learn to like move past those feelings of anxiety or unnecessary stressors about fuck, even a deadline, to your point, it's
Yeah.
not brain surgery. Molly used to say all the time, she'd say,
Yeah.
like, there's no true marketing emergency. Like, yeah, there's things that's like, we got to fix this, whatever, but
Exactly.
you're not stopping a bleeding out heart, you know?
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, that's a really great way of putting it. And
Yeah.
again, we understand that this is all easier said than done, but
I
good
like
things
these.
to think
These are
about.
nice. What
These
do
are
we
great.
have this? Oh, that's pretty. Okay.
This one's next. How can you be ahead or behind in life when you're moving on a path that only you can take? That one I remember. Sorry, this font. I don't know what it is about this font. I'm like skipping over letters and not reading very
It's a
well. I
little,
can read, I swear. Um, it's just a little funky,
it
but
is, yeah. It's the
um,
spacing, I think. It's
yeah,
they're
it's a lot.
wide. Okay.
Tracking, letting. I can never remember which one it
Mhm.
is. Kerning, one of those. I used to be a designer, so
Oh.
I know the terms. I just don't know how to use them. Anyway, so like we have this, we've talked about this with like, again, my personal situation, it would be feeling like, okay, I haven't had kids yet and I'm going to be
Mm.
31, you know, and like
Mhm.
feeling like you're behind. It's like, well, how can you be behind if it's your own path? Like
Yep.
no one's
A lot of
racing you.
societal
Oh
impact,
my
right?
God.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Especially for, I mean, women and
Yeah.
in the aspect of having children, but I think also men, like you're anticipated to be the leader of the house or do this or do that. And it's like that
Hmm.
is you have to write your own story. Like, what are we
Yeah.
comparing it to? You know, or
100%.
maybe you're comparing it to your parents' success or your sibling's success versus your own.
Yeah.
And it's like better to just stay in your own lane and do what makes you feel good.
For sure. Societal you're right. It's like the societal pressure of like
Mhm.
comparing where we, and I think we've talked about that in the past too, of this like comparing yourself to like what would be like a perfect situation.
Yes.
It's like, well, there is no really perfect situation. It's just what situation are you particularly in? And that's surrounding yourself, from my point of view,
Mhm.
with the right types of people.
Yep.
You're not hanging out with the right people if you're worried about where
I
you're
love
at in
that.
life.
Yeah. 100%.
So get better friends.
And it, interestingly enough, I put a lot of pressure on keeping my like home, like when I have people over or something, I'm like, I need to clean my house
Yep.
because they're gonna give a shit what
Yeah.
everything looks. And it's like nobody, the people in your, it's never. I don't often go into a home and I'm like,
Wow, they need
man,
it's the dust board meme.
something is going on. You know, it's like I
Yep.
gotta leave the house and I can't have a dish in the sink. Like that's a me problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
I was just
I
telling
need to work
Erica.
on that.
Yeah, yeah, no, you got to make a list of these things. We were just talking yesterday about like OCD, and I was saying
Mhm.
how with the medication I started years ago that it helped so much with my OCD, and that I realized in my like more casual day to day, like I know brain wiring, like I'm able to leave the house, which is cool, not worrying if like I
Yes.
don't flip a switch, you're dead. I protected a
Hmm.
lot of lives. We've been over this before. But with the like the hosting side, I used to be whole. I had my shit together. It was like I have the bougiest hors d'oeuvres, and
Yeah.
like they're already coming out of the oven when you show up, and like
Mhm.
the house better smell a certain way, it better be looking a certain. And now
100%.
I'll have people over, and like don't get me wrong, I'm still tidying, but I'm like, fuck, I didn't wash. My parents are in bed. I'm like, I didn't wash your sheets since the
Mhm.
last time you came. I'm
Mhm.
so sorry. No one else slept in it, but
Right.
like they're not clean. I'll just
Yep.
like spray them. Like I no, sorry, mom and dad.
Yeah.
You've been sleeping in dirt. You have bed
The
bugs.
same sheets
Yeah,
for
yeah.
years.
That smell, it's your
It's
body lingering.
you.
But no, it's true. It's like just those little acts of being like, it's fine.
Mhm.
No one's. It's the thing where it's like people come over, you think they're gonna like go along
Right.
your baseboards and like be like, 1 sec, this isn't clean. Like no one's
Yep.
doing that. So yeah,
Yeah.
giving yourself a break is just, we
Yeah.
got to give ourselves a break. For the lady, a fucking break.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm telling you. Um,
Yeah, I like that.
okay, cool. This one is the right time doesn't exist. There's just time and what you choose to do with it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm, that hit.
I mean, I can attest to
There's just
that
time.
because I kind of rode for a while on like I'm manifesting what my life is going to look like, you know.
Totes.
But at
I
some
manifested
point,
you.
you have to. Okay, that's true.
Yay.
Some good things do come out of
Sorry,
that.
continue.
Like a best friendship.
You should.
Um, but yeah, at some point you got to make a move. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
you
that's
can't just
100%.
wait. You still have to
Yep.
active. I
You have
was
to be
not out there
proactive.
pursuing friends by any means, but there is something like your life's not just going to happen. Like you
Right.
do have to. You want to find the dream home, and you're manifesting your dream home. Well, you still have to fucking look for houses.
Mhm.
What is it just going to fall in your lap?
Correct.
Unlikely. So yeah, there is something to be said about taking action. Like, yeah, you can't snap your fingers and it
Mhm.
just appears. So love that. Um,
I feel like this is something that Layla Hermosi would. She's like,
totally.
there's no right time. Like, go get
Just
it,
fucking do.
do
Yeah,
it.
she'd be
Yeah.
like, get off your ass and do
Even if
it.
you feel like you're, even on the side of things where you're preparing and preparing and preparing, like
Hmm.
launching a brand, for instance. Are you ever really truly ready, or do
No.
you should just take the step, right, and then
How many
things
times has
will
that
come to you.
happened?
Yes,
Like,
right,
there's
100%.
so one client who we just wrapped up. Um, I don't want to say names just
Sure.
because like it's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. Basically, we were working on renaming and rebranding the whole thing, and it was months and months of work, all these different ideas, whatever, and ended up being like we're just gonna go back
Gotcha.
to where we started and like essentially like facelift on the design, but like we're not pulling the trigger on anything. And yes, you do have to be all in. Like you
Hmm.
have to know that it's what you want to do. But there was to the point where it's like so much time and money has been wasted by just not committing and
Hmm.
doing the thing that you could have been that much further
Yep.
ahead, so yeah, there is something about like there is no right time. You just have to take that action and go. So I love
Totally.
that one's a good one. This
These
one
are fun.
great
Oh
picture.
gosh.
This poor lady. Why judge other people's choices when you don't know their options?
Mm,
Mm,
that's great.
that is really good, actually. Like, you think about people, it's like, well, why would you do that? But what if it was the only option that
Hmm.
they had, or their option was that or something worse, or, I mean, taking that literally, but
I think of that Ted Lasso quote that he says where he's like, "Don't judge. You shouldn't judge people. You should be curious
yeah,
about
yeah,
who
yeah,
they."
yeah, yeah, yeah. How did you watch it all?
Not yet, man.
I
I
was
know.
really
I
hoping
know.
when you said you
I
watch
know.
TV, I was
I
like, yeah, she
I
watched Ted
thought about
Lasso.
it the other day. I gotta start it. I still have some time. So,
Gosh, it's so good.
um,
But
but
yes.
yeah, 100%. And you don't know what someone else has been through. You don't know how their mind works. I
Mm-mm.
think again, that's getting a little psychological too. But maybe some people just don't really see it how you see it, or
It's empathy, right? Like
that's
you
great.
have to
Yeah.
be okay with being like, well, fuck, like I've made some decisions or whatever it is that maybe on paper aren't the best or not like what someone else might think is, the
Hmm.
optimal choice, but I'm between these two things. And again, it goes back to like the time thing too, right? Like you got to shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
Like, so that's,
And I think there's like, in so many cases, there's so many different ways that you can accomplish the same task, or you can accomplish something.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
so yeah, different options. Yep.
This
Very
one's
cool.
kind of lame. I think I'm going to skip this one. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Meh. That one's a
Hmm.
little cliche.
Yeah.
um,
Happiness
I
is
don't
the
know if I
path.
love this one either. You tell me. Life shrinks or expands according to your courage.
I mean, I think I like that because you have to be willing to like take chances. Like if you stay in your box,
Sure.
if you stay this, if
Sure.
you're afraid to
Closing on you.
make moves, yeah, you're not gonna have as much variety. Hmm.
Yeah.
The mom brain is still
Yeah, it is.
lacking a little.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. You
I
didn't know
thought
it
you
was going to
would
go
know.
that way, did
I
you?
thought you were gonna say the mom brain is like your
The
ideas of
fog is
this.
real.
I'm like, yeah, she is. She doesn't know
There you
what
go.
way's up. This I feel like the first ones hit real hard, and then
Yeah.
maybe I got rid of swiping
No,
earlier.
that's good. I like
We
that
learn
one.
more about ourselves through every person we meet. That's
I like that one.
It's just true. I don't The way it's written is a little basic, but I
Yeah.
do like that. God, I've learned so much about myself since meeting you.
I would say the same. I
Crazy.
feel like not even learning about myself, but like wanting to be a better version of myself
Ugh,
because you have so many awesome traits that I'm like, I can do that. I
you.
want to do that.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Me
empowering one
too.
another. It's great.
You're over here making me want to make another human, and I never wanted
Crazy.
that. This is out of control. Out of control. I was just talking to Jess about
Cool.
that on the weekend. I was like, the different, like, how you have the different groups and you have your work
Mhm.
life, you have your outside work, your family, all those things. And I was like, oh my God, huge, huge contributing factor to like will we? And I've said that before, but
Yeah.
man, just being like cool with whatever. Like I feel like you've also taught me like to be chill,
Thank
just
you.
vibing out.
I appreciate
We
that.
are
Do I
a
need to
great
give more
pair.
shits?
No, no, it's your time. You do what you want with it.
uh,
Remember, you could just give no shits.
that's awesome.
Okay. Sometimes what didn't take place was the most important thing that happened.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's like learning from losing kind
Yes.
of concept,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you can't win everything.
Well, we think about Tyrone when we met with him. Remember, he said that about like
Yep.
you learn more from the no's than you do from the yeses.
Yeah, I love that.
Like what can I enhance or change or fill in the blank, whatever synonym you want to fill there,
Hmm.
based on that no that maybe you thought was going to be an easy yes.
Hmm.
So I think that one's great. I also think too. I try to be like the positivity queen
Hmm.
when I can, and thinking about like, well, I was late. It's like, okay, well, if you didn't run into traffic, that
Yeah,
could have been you in that accident. Like, you know what I mean?
right.
So there's all those other things that come where it's like, just be okay with the fact that we're all still breathing and still,
Yep.
have a healthy body, mind, soul. Um, okay, that is it for those.
Okay,
I
those are
have a
great.
couple more. This is kind of, oh, this was a good one. This is emotions that don't exist in English. So it's like terms for
Okay.
emotions that aren't there, and these are relatable as hell. Um, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, I'm sure. Ansra.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is
In
an Indian
India.
term to love for the last time with the painful awareness that it cannot last. This was my emotional like to like having a pet. Like
Hmm.
you're like it's not gonna last. Like
Yeah,
your family, there's always an underlying what
yeah.
if that you're always worried about, but like that's lasting.
Hmm.
But like you have a pet or whatever it is, or a temporary anything,
Sure.
to know like I'm loving that for the last time, but I am well aware that it's not
Brutal.
in the last. Yeah, that one was like, oh, I have Ansra.
Trying to think if I have any situation. Yeah, that one's. Hmm.
This one I like low key want to get tattooed with Spence.
Ooh.
Which I can do. I think maybe it's supposed to rain this weekend. I might just do it
Oh,
myself.
yay.
Um, to Bernie, it's like
Mm.
TU''BURNI. This is an Arabic term. I love you so much that I hope I die before you because I couldn't bear to live without you. I hope.
Mm.
Sorry, Spence, but I hope I go first, truly.
He won't
Um,
have that either, though. Guys.
yeah, no,
Okay.
it would be a real bummer. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're hoping to do like notebook style death
Hmm.
where we just lay in bed and
Yeah.
Jesus take the wheel. So we'll see. Um, this one's interesting. This is not really like, this is more of a travel thing. Oh gosh, this is German. Do you know?
It's German. Yeah, I know, right? Fernweh.
Fernweh.
Fernweh. Oh, you did better. Mine kind of had a French thing on the end.
Fernweh. It's
Okay.
no, that would be like Irish.
Scottish.
Okay, well, German.
You did good.
Das Fernweh. No, if
Yeah.
there's anyone who's German, do not take this in any sort of insulting way aside from us, just two white girls trying to pronounce a German
This
word.
is shameful.
This is not good. Um, anyway, this word, however it's pronounced, it is an intense longing to travel and explore the distant and unknown, a heartache for far off places, especially those not seen yet. So just like longing to be
Mhm.
somewhere that you don't even know what it's like to be there. Maybe not for travel and exploring like places, but I do feel like that's like just the unknown of anything, like being like I really like when I think about work relating it to that,
Mhm.
like where do you want to take it in the next few years? Like, where do you want to go? Like, there's
Yes.
this constant thought and like trying to find that peace of mind with like
Yeah.
just letting it be. And like, this is the path it's supposed to be on. So that's kind of like a conflicting one in my brain, but I do love that. Um, Anywhere that you're like
That's
dying
cool.
to go to that you haven't been
I mean, we
in the
want to go
world.
to Ireland for sure at some
My
point.
parents said it was the best.
Yeah. I, I just want to see the world, to be
Yeah.
honest. If I have the opportunity to travel somewhere safely, and if,
Yeah.
if we bring the kids, or if we can have somebody watch them in Miles and I can do our thing. We've always enjoyed traveling. I mean, you too.
It's the
So,
best.
yeah.
I'm trying to hit up like I really want to go to Thailand, but
Okay.
Spencer has no desire.
Yeah.
If we had people with us, he would go.
Yeah, yeah.
he does not take charge when we travel.
Mhm.
I am the travel
Yeah.
leader, and which I would rather not be, but it's fine.
Maybe you could get someone to plan the trip for you.
Sure. Like a travel agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Or like Chad.
That's
Oh God,
100%
we're all in on
AI.
Claude now. That's another thing that you're
Okay.
gonna come back. We've got like a team account. It's a whole thing. There's
Okay, great.
projects. It's
Okay.
crazy. Um,
Yay.
and Japan.
Yeah,
James has me wanting to go to Japan
I'm sure.
because he's been to Japan.
He's been there a few times. Does he just
No, he's
love
there for like
traveling there?
Transglobal, goes there a lot,
Sure.
and then
But didn't he take his family?
I think he did. Yep,
Yeah.
just recently they went.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know if that was preset before Transglobal or not, but yeah,
Yeah.
they just keep. I'm like, bring me with you. I'll watch
Hmm.
your kids while you and Valerie
Yeah,
go
no
do
doubt.
something. Let me
That'd
nanny
be
your
great.
children, James. Um, okay, this one, ikigai. This is a
Mm.
Japanese. Oh
Oh, there
wow,
we go.
great segue.
Segue.
The quiet personal reason that makes life worth continuing, even when no one is watching and nothing is being rewarded. Just like existing and like
Mm,
being okay with life moving forward. That's a very self-aware type of
I like that.
emotion.
Quiet personal reason that makes life worth continuing. Yeah, I mean, having children
I was
will
gonna
do
say
that
yours
to
is
you.
gonna be kids, yeah, big time.
And I think, like, growing up, my parents have always been very grateful of simple moments in life, or a beautiful sunrise,
Oh my
and
god, yeah.
or seeing an eagle fly over the property. Like, they take pride in those simple little moments, and I think that that could probably be a
Yeah,
piece
I
of
mean
that.
that
Yeah.
totally. And that's a I think that is while it's shared with someone else, it's still very much a personal
Yeah,
reason to be like, this is good. I
this is
can't
good.
being grateful, the act of being grateful for just like literally anything, I feel like has changed personally my life, but also my relationship with Spence. Like we're very
Mhm.
aware of like to this day, like 2 days ago, he came up to me and he's like, babe, we have a lake house. And I was like, I know it's
Yes.
wild. It's
Yeah.
awesome and it's great and all these things. And like it's just
Yes.
those things where it's like it hits you again and it's like or like, oh my God, we're healthy and happy. Like
Yep.
it's those things where it's like you're just so grateful in those moments. And I again, that's like a subconscious like practice that I think just makes
Yes.
you thrive.
Love that.
Okay, this one, let's see. Okay, Merak, Serbian.
Mm.
I know how to read. I really do. I swear. This is a deep sense of contentment found in small moments, shared laughter, warm light, a feeling fully present. So,
Same concept. Yeah.
yeah, those small moments. I love that. Like, you get sun on your face, like the first sun on the
Oh,
boat. That's going to be,
preach.
I can't wait for you
You
guys to
guys
come.
have the
I'm
boat
so
in and
excited.
everything.
Oh, yeah, she's ready to go.
Yay.
Except it's
Let's
supposed to rain all
go.
weekend, but
I
that's okay.
know. Ugh.
We have all summer.
Yep. It's coming.
It's good. Um,
How's that one?
that one's a little depressing. We're going to move on. Um,
A little
oh,
sad.
this guy looks sad. A calm guilt. Okay, no, it's not. He's just wallowing.
Relaxed state of doing nothing.
If someone can tell me what F and J side by side in a word, fjaka.
Maybe let's say Dalmatian.
It does. So it's a dog related word.
No.
Fjaka.
Haka.
What is
Maybe it's like
Dalmatian?
silent. I don't
Dal.
know. We might
Not
need
the
to.
dog.
We're gonna need to do some research.
We're not cultured. A calm, guilt free state of doing nothing. Not from laziness, but from a quiet understanding that nothing needs to be done.
Oh, I am good at
She's got
that.
Fajaka big time.
I'm good at that.
I
I don't know if this will make
am
the
not.
cut, but microdosing
Sure.
mushrooms will do that for you.
Absolutely. Chill.
Teaches you to be okay.
We're very progressive
Chill.
here.
Yeah.
We're Hoyden hanging. We're chill. I don't have Fajaka.
No,
No, I hate doing
I don't
nothing.
even think you know how to sit still.
I
Like,
don't.
you're always tippy
I
tapping,
don't. These little twinkle
pounding
toes
on
under.
the.
Yeah, but where was it in the car? And you were like, "Are you good?" I was like, "My hands are going, my legs are going." I'm fine, mostly. Yeah, no, I don't have Fajaka. This guy looks way too content.
Fajaka.
Fajaka. Something always needs to be done,
Yeah.
and I will die on that hill. Um,
And I mean, maybe that's something to be said for like a business. I'm curious to pick other business owners' brains if they have the opportunity to shut
Have
it down.
fajaka?
Yeah.
If you
Feel
have
like you're always
fajaka, let us
zipping,
know.
you always got something going on.
If they have fajaka, we want to taka. Which is a
That
good
word
which is a good segue to jayas, which is an Indonesian word for a joke told so badly or awkwardly that you can't help but laugh. That's me. I do have jayas.
I think
Jayas.
we don't have a word for that. We have a sound. It's called but
Yeah. That's a good point. It's a little drum and a cymbal sound. This one,
Oh,
no chance. Please do the honors.
mommy jalapeno patapia. Chile.
Mommy Wapina Tapai.
Oh,
Mommy
see?
Haplina Pat.
Mami labahata patapai.
This is a
A
Chilean
shared
word.
look between two people, each hoping the other will begin something they both want, but are too hesitant to start. How romantic.
Very romantic. I also think like friend romance
Friends.
too. I 100%. I feel like the look of just like you know what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you don't even need to say it. I'm not gonna try again.
Let's not.
Okay, this is the last one because I do have to leave
I know.
pretty quickly.
Okay.
Wabi sabi, and just because it's fun, another Japanese one. The acceptance that nothing is perfect, nothing is permanent, and nothing is complete, and finding quiet beauty in that reality instead of fighting it. Mic drop. I feel like that's a good one to
Yep,
end on.
yep, 100%.
Wabi sabi. And it's fun to say, which is good. It's been a true pleasure, Kelly, having you back. I've missed you
Yay!
so much. We
Cool.
I gotta get that fixed. We will resume hopefully
Yeah,
regular
soon.
cadence
Yep.
in a few
We'll
weeks.
have
We'll
some
have Hoyden Hang
and oh yay,
where I
fun.
want everyone to have
Good. I
something.
was
So we'll
gonna
do a fun
suggest we
little
should.
internal
Yeah.
podcast with the whole team.
Yep.
Stay
That'll be good.
tuned.
Yeah.
We're gonna become YouTube famous. So
We'll have better stuff to
and
talk about
babies.
next
Yeah,
time.
true. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like this was
No,
hard
I
hitting
like it.
content,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll have
Cool.
real like work things. And we'll see baby Ellis, baby Link.
Yay.
And I think that's it for babies, but
Cool.
fun. Okay, until next time.
All right.
Bye.